Hello everybody, this is Lo and Bo from the 50 somethings, and this is the Stuart Boat Show 2023. And the weather was really bad Friday yesterday when we went up there, so we decided to just scratch the whole audio and do a voiceover. One of the things I wanted to talk about was the price of boats now. I mean, we're looking at an 18 foot, 17 something, all the way up to a 25 footer from 60 some thousand to $160,000. I mean, these center consoles are really haven't changed that much over the years. In 2017, I paid $52,000 for my Key West with pretty much everything you can get on it, 219 FS, and I had a total of maybe $60,000 after electronics. And now my same boat is almost fully loaded out, $90,000. It's just unbelievable. But we did go ahead and walk through and took a look at everything, and it does seem to me like the vendor list is getting smaller too. A lot of the items that you see in the tents aren't really geared towards the smaller boater or the smaller fisherman. Everything seems to be geared for the elite or for, people that's got like way too much money, I guess. But now, as we walk down the pier here, you can see here's a Grady White, a beautiful boat. It really is. It is all decked out, but this thing is approaching, what is it? Sit here, almost $1 million, $975,000, triple Yamahas on the back or quads. And it seems like everything's getting bigger. Everything's going with outboards. Gas is cheaper than diesel these days, and even used, the price isn't dropping that much. And as I was walking through the boat show this year, I kept thinking to myself, there's nothing here for the common man. This here we're looking at is a 32 cutwater, and I like these little pocket yachts. They do cram a lot in a little bit of space, but my God, that's almost a $400,000 boat right there. It's unreal. I keep saying it, and I keep asking my wife, how is the middle class affording anything anymore? Now, I do have to say that what is being brought to the boat shows, it does seem like it's geared more towards the super rich, or these boats. They do come with a lot of innovations, especially when it comes to electronics. Now, I said earlier that the boats themselves, the hulls haven't changed much. There's not a lot of innovation there. They're getting better materials for seating, and bait wells are getting clear tops and stuff like that, but when it comes to electronics, things are just skyrocketing as far as the quality and what they can do. Now, I hope you get out there and get a chance to walk down and check out all the boats and everything, but also take a look around. Look at the people. I mean, everybody I see here, they're like you and I. I mean, I'm not rich. I have a middle class career, and I enjoy life, but I can't afford these vessels. I mean, look at this thing, 454R race engines, 450R race engines, I should say. And then as you look to the left, everything is powered, either dual, triple, quad, 250, 400s. I mean, it's all about power, it's all about speed, and it almost seems to be about luxury. We're fixing to come up here on some bay boats, and even the bay boats are outrageous. They're in the hundreds, and we're talking single engine vessels here that are basically platforms that you stand on to fish in shallow water. Well, I'm gonna take a break here and give you a moment just to enjoy the vessels themselves. I would like to take a moment and say, like and subscribe to the channel if you like the video, you like the content we're putting out. Laura and I do, boat shows during the season, and this is the first show of the season. and we really enjoy it. And there'll be a few boats that we did actually get on. The weather was really bad. Like I said, you can see this wind is blowing like crazy. The dead cats on all the mics were basically useless, hence the reason I'm doing a voiceover. It did pour down rain several times. The clouds are dark, and it just got worse yesterday. I feel so sorry for the vendors. They're trying to make a living. Here's something else you might notice. The crowds aren't as big as they used to be. I mean, I know it's the first day, but I go to a lot of boat shows and have for years. It's always busy at the boat shows. I did want to step over here and check out these Sea-Doos. These things are like sports cars on the water. Now they even got tow ropes behind them, stadium seating, stereo system. It's unreal. Yeah, something else I was wanting to throw out there. I asked everybody to subscribe to our channel, and because it is fun. We do this just simply because it's something to do. My whole motto is to live life to the fullest, and live life as if you retired. And Laura and I really try to do that. We're in our mid-50s, and that's kind of where the whole conversation piece started today. But I also want to hear what everybody has to say. What do you think? I mean, those of you out there, my target crowd usually is 40 to 65. And I mean, I'm getting ready for retirement, and I keep sitting here thinking to myself, oh my God, am I going to be able to afford to get the Great Loop boat, or to even do the Great Loop and have a decent retirement? Everything from fuel to food, God help me on the food, to the equipment, and of course we just discussed the boats. I hope you paid attention to some of these prices for these boats. The one we're looking at right now, here's some of those little Ranger tugs. They're pretty nice, but again, I mean, for the prices, this is a $260,000 boat right here, and here's a $349,000 day boat, by the way. But leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Maybe get a discussion going, talking about it. I'm actually going to do a comparison to my boat sitting out in the driveway there to some of these boats, and just seriously, just to show you, my boat's actually not much different than the same model Key West. It did not have a price on it at the boat show because Key West is becoming quite an expensive little boat. And I gotta say real quick, check this thing out right here. This is a 2-person fishing apparatus that was built that it would be cool on the lagoon, right? But okay, almost finished. A little walkthrough here, and just like I said, the vendors. And by the way, I do have to point out the average price on this furniture is $1,500, $2,000. Crazy. It's plastic. These prices are without the trailer, by the way.
Are you staring back as me tattling?
Come here. So, Laura and I did make it down to the boat show, and as you've seen, there's been plenty of rain, and we haven't been able to get on any of the boats that we wanted to, and even getting into the tents, it's so crowded, it's unreal. But even having said that, I don't think the Stuart Boat Show actually is as big as it was the last few years. But we may come back down later. We're going to try to make it to the house before the next storm cloud comes in, and we'll see what the day brings. But I think we're going to make it back. And if we don't, well, you know what? Hope you enjoyed a little bit of footage that we did get
Yep.
of the Stuart Boat Show, and we might find time to get back up here Saturday or Sunday. Who knows? Other than that, guys, as we're always saying, or I'm always saying, live life to the fullest. You got to enjoy life.